Dear students, welcome to NRS YouTube channel. So in the previous class, we discussed there is roles of an entrepreneur. Okay, so in that we have subcategory like entrepreneurial functions, promotional functions, managerial functions, commercial functions. So in that entrepreneurial functions, we discussed regarding innovation and risk taking and organization building. Okay, so in that innovation, that entrepreneur, being an entrepreneur, he has to innovate some ideas to implement in his business enterprise, and the risk taking. So being an entrepreneur, he has to take the risk, right? So in order to gain the success, right? So it may be the any circumstances, he has to take the risk, and he has to uh, he will be the frontline leader. Okay, so then organization building. So to organization building, so how to organize and what kind of that human resource he has to hire in his company. So it is up to the entrepreneur. He has to organize his own company. So the next we have, that is promotional functions. So in the promotional functions, the role of an entrepreneur, we have different kinds of promotional functions we have. So that is discovery of an idea, detailed investigation, assembling resources, as well and financing the proposition, right? So these are the different kinds of that promotional functions we have. We'll see one by one. So in the promotional rules, the first one we have discovery of an idea. So what is discovery of an idea? So what is given, the first of all, an entrepreneur discovers and generates a business idea. The idea may be exploit a natural resources to enter into an existing line of business, or to set up a venture in a new line of business. So discovery of an idea, it means, so suppose if you have a manufacturing company, whether it is a mobile manufacturing company or any electronic media manufacturing company, it may be anything. So that innovative or discovery of an idea, it means being an entrepreneur, you have to have an innovative idea, and you have to discover an idea that the next generation should accept that idea, should accept that product, and you have to be launch such a product that, so the next upcoming generation should have a more uh, advantages with the help of that product. So in order to make such kind of product, in order to develop such kind of product, so that your idea will make some changes, right? So while discovering a business idea, the entrepreneur may take the help of experts, right? So in most of the companies, we have research and development unit. Okay, so that in a research and development unit, it has the some kind of, that people, they are only reserved for the experts. They are only reserved for the discovering a new idea. They research the idea, they implement that idea into the product, and when that particular product will able to find out, will able to know the fulfill all the requirement of the customer, then they are ready for the launch. So that being an entrepreneur, you have to discover a new idea, and that idea should be converted into the product. So that product, when you launch in a market, so that automatically you will get a more profit. Okay, so this is discovery of an idea. Next we have detailed investigation. Once the idea is discovered, a thorough analysis is done to estimate the total demand. The resources required to convert the idea into a product are identified. So detailed investigation means, suppose when you have launched, suppose when you have planned to prepare such a product, okay, based on your idea and based on your resource research and development team. So when they suggested you to will prepare such that type of product, so to, if you have planned everything, so then you have, it is mandatory to go for the investigation, that what will be the cost of that product, what are the raw materials are required for that product, and after completing the production of that product, how many number of that product we have to be launched in the market, how many products we have to manufacture, so that after completing that your idea, then we'll go for the, these are the comes under investigation. Okay, so these are all comes under promotional rules. And next, third one, we have assembling the requirements. The entrepreneur take is to assemble the necessary resources. He choose the factory site, select plant and machinery, and contact suppliers of raw materials. So assembling the requirement means, suppose if you have planned to develop a product, so in first and second point we have discussed that whatever the idea, and second we have investigated, and third one we have that requirement, we have to collect all the requirements, right? So why? Because when the product has been launched in the market, and when it is successfully launched, and all the customers they successfully they receive that product, and when you have more number of that orders to develop that particular product, and if you have a shortage in requirement, sorry, shortage in raw material, then it will be a very problem for the enterprise, right? So in order to make it correct, so that you have to assemble or you have to collect the requirement based on your number of products. Okay. So the next one we have, that is financing the plan. The entrepreneur estimate the fund required, select the resources of raising the funds, and decide the capital structure of the enterprise. So financing the plan in the sense, so after planning everything, and when you are ready to develop the product, so you have to think about the financial plan, right? So what are the financial plan, and how much amount I need to uh, how much amount I need to invest in that particular stage, right? So being an entrepreneur, he has to plan it, right? So with your partners or with your experts, so you can sit and you can plan properly, right? So why? Because at the end of the time, at the end of your manufacturing, you should not, the financial crisis should not affect your business, so that before going to enter into that manufacturing the particular product, you just think about the financial plan. Okay, so it will, if you go for all these categories, all four categories, then your manufacturing, your business will be go on very in a smooth manner, right? And your product will be launched, your company will be have a good success in the business area, right? So these are the things we have in a promotional rules. Okay, so the next we have, that is managerial rule. So in the managerial rule, it's all about how to manage and how to having a overall control on your company or a business. Okay, so in that we have the planning and organizing, staffing, and directing, controlling, and coordination, right? So these are all six uh, functions are comes under managerial functions. So these are all managerial functions. So regarding this, we'll see one by one, we'll see in the next class. Thank you.